beautiful people. And of course, wholeness, balance, and love. This is Brother Ra, and I would like to welcome you all back to another episode of Conscious Conversations. This is your podcast to stay woke, find your balance, and elevate your awareness to a whole new level. As always, I got to give my gratitude and appreciation to all of you who are tuning in right now. I love you with all of my heart. And especially my heart goes out to all those souls that have transitioned to that next phase of their existence, those who have lost their lives in Las Vegas. Death is difficult for all of us. It's even more so when we have lost that connection to our essential nature. I always love to say, our soul never dies. That is the illusion. When an ice cube melts into water, you don't say the ice cube dies. And when the water evaporates into vapor, you don't say that the water dies. It has just transitioned into its next phase of existence. As for those lives who has lost, I send my condolences to their family and all those connected. Moving along, man. What are we getting into today? Of course, man, we got to take a look at what's going on in the world. And I don't typically do these kind of events, but I realize it deeply connects to our spiritual, mental, and physical well-being. And if you look at what's taking place going down from the whole NFL protesting, hurricanes and disasters, especially down in Puerto Rico, recent violence out in Spain, and most importantly, what has just taken place in Las Vegas. And on a physical level, we see the outset of what is taking place. But I want to really look at things on a spiritual level. How does this reflect on our soul? And it just shows that we are clearly out of balance. We're holding on to a lot of pain, a lot of anger, and we have been separated from who we truly are, which is a reflection of what is taking place. And of course, I want to briefly talk about false flags. What exactly does that mean? What is the purpose in understanding the nature of what is taking place around us, but most importantly, reflecting on a couple of solutions. What can we do to really make an impact to change what is happening in this world around us, to ensure that we begin to evolve and learn the necessary lessons from these experiences, okay? So before we do that and get into that information, we're going to do a little mindful minute. And today's practice is what I call a metta meditation. I learned this out of my Vipassana retreats, but it's all about sending out love and kindness and healing energy. And today's focus is definitely going to be on those families who have lost someone close to them out in Las Vegas, because at this time, the energy that they are permeating in are those thoughts of that emptiness, that person being gone, that could cause a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. And we're going to help them raise their vibration, because we always learn that no storm is going to last forever. No matter how tragic or down the event may be in our lives, we know that this too shall pass. So let's begin by first getting into our posture, a nice mindful body. Currently my posture is not the best due to my new setup, but however you are, making sure that back has as much length as it possible can. The feet relax, the hips relax, the shoulders relax, the jaw. We're just going to begin by just noticing how you feel. It's always good to check in, not just the thoughts that are permeating, but the physical body. How's the energy, the calmness, the tenseness? Now let's steady our breath. Begin to inhale nice and deep. Exhale nice and soft. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale even slower. Let's inhale nice and deep once more. Hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale nice and steady. Begin to notice how you feel. And to do this practice, we're going to begin by first filling ourselves with love. But because before we can send love out to anyone else in this existence, we must know what love is through experiencing it within ourselves. So take a moment just to embody that feeling of love, maybe bringing your awareness towards your heart center and repeating the words, may I be loved, may I be safe, may I be happy, may I be loved, may I be safe, may I be happy. And repeat those words, may I be loved, may I be safe, may I be happy. filling yourself with love and energy, really allowing your mind to intuitively create this feeling, this sensation, allowing yourself to notice what it's like to be loved and full of love. And once you begin to develop that sense, that feeling of love within yourself, begin to send that love building up within you out into the world, more specifically out to those who have lost someone close to them, who has lost a loved one, a family member. Allow your mind to intuitively create this image of yourself sending love to people, groups of people, and energy of folks, imagining their pain and filling that void with love. This is something that we must create within our imagination, within our mind. Bringing that love in as you inhale, sending that love out as you exhale. And begin to softly and slowly join me back into this experience. And just notice what that was like. That was very short. But if we do this for prolonged periods of time, one will develop a deep sense of calm, of love and light, and maybe even a little emotional, because when you connect and try to walk in someone else's shoes, you could become that frequency from a space to understand and understand. I may not be growing what you're growing through, but I have this level of sense and connection, because at the end of the day, we realize we are all connected. Okay? So let's get